When that shit get to playing, hey, get to reminiscing. But let me kick it off officially. So FWS, Future World Sport, a broadcasting network, the global standard, Sessions, a podcast. I'm your host, Tezlato. This is where we chill, where we build, and some more shit, fellas, man. I appreciate y'all stopping in with me today, man. So just to let everybody know off top, Sessions, first black-owned, all-natural hemp papers, rolling papers. We're starting that off. That's going to be the project coming up. And you can shop at sessionslifestyle.com for the S1s, all organic, unrefined hemp papers. Okay. Fellas, so I got a gift for y'all. I want to say thank y'all for coming on the podcast today, man. Yeah, but so my motto is I'm a community advocate. My motto is grow yours, blow yours. That's the slogan. I like that. Okay. For short, sometimes we just say grow yours. So I'm chilling in here today. I got a great organization that I heard about. One of the buddies that I met up here at Community Love, they let me know that we had some guys that you wanted me to interview. So I thought what better way to do it than to bring y'all on Sessions, my podcast. I just got started. I'm a grower, a cannabis advocate. And all cannabis rights and freedom to the plant and all of that stuff. So first, fellas, I want y'all to introduce yourselves and let me know y'all organization officially so we can get to know y'all.
So you going first?
Yeah. You know, it's your boy Rick Famouz, Sweet Stars. We out here representing. We got homegrown flowers of the Atlantic. Now, our parent company, which is Homegrown Flowers of the Atlantic, is to teach the community how to grow their own fruits, vegetables, and herbs inside or outside. We also teach them the cultivating of the cannabis as well.
Okay, so who else we got in here?
My name's James. I'm here representing Monsters of the Mid Atlantic Cannabis Collective. I've been a grower for about a decade now. And I started this collective to just get all the growers in the community together, see if we can do something that affects the community positively.
Bad. And you said that, what was the name of the organization again?
It's Monsters of the Mid Atlantic Cannabis Collective.
Of the Mid Atlantic, okay. You're right.
I'm Hood Prez from Urban British _757, which is a local grow. You know, started out growing my own about 3 years ago. The law come into effect, and it just, more information to the people about how to, grow, because it ain't no information in Virginia for real,
Yeah. So we definitely. So what I'm getting a sense from everybody at this table is that we want to spread information about growing. Just a more holistic life, and you know what I'm saying, more or less knowledge about the plant overall. So that's a really good thing, man. I commend y'all on that. I want to say thank y'all for coming on, man. But
we appreciate
that's
you.
dope, man.
We out here.
That is love. So anybody want to shout out they Instagram handles? Where can we find you fellas on the interwebs?
Okay, so you can get me, Rick Famouz, at Rick Famouz, RickFamouz, or Sweet Stars, SweedStars, one word.
Got it.
Y'all can find me on Instagram at Jamoo757, JAMOO757, all one, no spaces, no underscores.
I'm Hood Prez, Urban British _757, URBAN British BRITISH _757.
Yes, sir. Thank you for that. So first off, man, where's everybody from? I'm from Kansas City, Missouri originally. I've been here for about 11 years in total. I started coming here back in 2011.
Well, I'm originally from Georgia, but I've been in Virginia since I was 8 years old. So my roots, and I grew up here. So
Where? What part of Virginia?
Norfolk, Virginia. Yeah.
Oh, okay. How did your family get here?
Military.
Military.
Yeah,
okay.
My father came here when we was 8. I got my first child when I was in high school, and I've been locked in ever since.
Or such a common story for so many people around.
But I love it in Virginia. I love it here.
Yeah. Shout out.
The fact that the cannabis industry is legal, we are here to be able to show each individual person how to create their legitimate legal business under the law of Virginia, and how you can really learn about the health benefits of it, how it heals your organs if you eat it correctly, how you can, they even have studies right now that are getting children and with ADHD problems and mental problems. They're doing tests right now to show that the marijuana is helping them when they are, taking it right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is where we at, Virginia. Never going anywhere else. We're going to visit, and we staycation because we're always in the vacation here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Right. No, definitely so, man. I love Virginia, and shout out to everything that, or just everyone who had a hand in making cannabis legal here.
Shout out Senator Lucas.
Yeah, definitely shout out to Senator Lucas. But yeah, James, where you from?
Originally, I'm from Rhode Island.
Rhode Island, okay.
Navy got me stationed down here.
Navy got you stationed down here. Were you in the service?
Yeah, I was Navy.
Word, appreciate you for your service.
Ain't no worries.
And all our soldiers out there, thank you for your service.
Definitely.
But, man, I love the 757. I just ain't go home.
Yeah. How was it growing up in Rhode Island?
I mean, everything's like a city, but it's not. Everything's so damn small. You'll cross your state every which way in 45 minutes. I'm in 2 states over.
Yeah. So up there, what is that, like Massachusetts and New York mainly? That's
yeah, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island.
Okay.
But, I mean, up there, it was a lot harder to get away with stuff. They had a lot more cops per square foot.
Yeah. I've been to Rhode Island about 2 or 3 times. I used to go to a place called Woonsocket.
Yep.
Outside of Providence.
Yep.
But I heard Providence was a good time. I never got to party and kick it in Providence, but I heard it was a good time up there in Rhode Island.
Providence is a good time. I grew up in Newport. That one's just a tourist trap.
Where you from, Prez?
From right here.
Right here, Norfolk?
Nope. I'm from Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Okay.
I'm from 757. I rep this whole goddamn thing from here to Richmond. If it's a part of this, we here.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
That's what's up.
That's crazy. I'm the only person at the table from right here.
Nah, that's what's up, man. That's love. That's love, man.
Goddamn thing.
I love the fact that it's multiple cities within the whole area. I love that it's like a regional feel, you know what I'm saying? Like,
folk be acting completely different, have different things in the different cities. It's crazy.
For real, because like people say, well, y'all come from the military. My dad was in the military, so I remember like one time we like moved to Maryland, and I was like, man, hell no, I came right back. I remember I moved to Maryland. I'm like, hell no, I came right back here. So it's like you always want to be in the 757. That's why when he say he ain't leave, I'm like, I know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I like it because it's a lot of access to other like major cities on the East Coast. Like you can be in Philly, New York, DC, or if you want to go down south, you can go that way with it and be in like a few different places. So it's really central on the Eastern Seaboard.
Mm-hmm. And we got an airport.
That do help.
Hell yeah.
You get on the plane and leave.
Hey, so when was the first time? When was everybody's first time smoking weed?
I'm gonna go first, right? I always tell people this. R.I.P. my cousin Blesside, man, Angelo. I had to be like 6 or 7, like chocolate tie and a chocolate Philly.
The original.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you let me hit it like 3 times and I'm coughing and I'm high. I'm like, oh shit, man, I'm gonna go to sleep because like my mama knows, like, and it's crazy because I've been around weed my whole life, yo.
Yeah,
and that's why it's crazy for like I told you, I'm from here. It's crazy to see Virginia legal.
How old were you at that time when you hit
7 or 8?
About 7 or 8.
Yeah,
okay.
I was living on Hill Meadows. I remember that.
I had a good nap time that day.
Yeah.
I couldn't do nothing but go to sleep. It won't like I was gonna go have no fun. So
right,
like that was crazy. But after that, it was probably shit. Man, I was always hitting weed, yo. You wanna know what's crazy? Like my mom used to have like little roaches in the ashtray and shit. I used to hit them shit. Like,
okay, little roach band. So you was an exterminator going through getting all the roaches.
And I don't even smoke roaches now. That's the funny shit. Like, damn.
Yeah.
Memories.
It's a long time. I always been a part of weed.
Yeah, no, that's definitely little homie, definitely standard little homie origins right there. Cannabis, you just start pinching and little stuff like that. James, what about you?
Shit, I was probably 11 or 12. All I remember out of that is that it was some god-awful, burn your throat, Reggie, coughing up your lung,
was the best shit you ever had, man.
Oh, don't get me wrong, man. I was probably high as shit from the lack of oxygen.
Right. That shit you ever had.
Yeah, hell yeah, it was good. But once you got to smoking this more, it's like, no, man, this ain't life.
Yeah, but you do remember it was Reggie.
Oh, it was some funk Reggie. Just ugh.
Rick, what about
I think
you?
everybody first time was some Reggie. We can't even call it Reggie. That was the best we had back then.
My situation is a little different.
That way.
I didn't start smoking until I was like 21, 22 years old. I was in a situation where I was in school to be a minister when I was young, all the way up until I got divorced the first time. So when I got divorced the first time, I was going through some ups and downs and trying to figure out what was going on with life, and the marijuana really smoothed the whole transition out. You know what I mean? So when I think I was like 21 years old because I got divorced the first time when I was 21. Got married in high school though. You know what I mean? So when I got divorced, my brother was like, bro, I know you don't smoke, man, but you gonna hit this one time. I was like, man, it ain't gonna do nothing.
On you.
You gonna hit
I
this
hit
one time.
that L. It was some gas too. I mean, it was some super gas. I ate fucking Burger King. The girl made a plate. I ate like 8 times. I was so full, I couldn't breathe. I'm like, and I was laughing at everything. Full, couldn't move. It was retarded, man. Ever since then, I was like, man, I should have been doing this to get rid of all the stress.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
So you were in school to be a minister?
Wow.
Yeah, when I was in high school. When I was in high school, my first wife, we was in this gospel choir called Voices of Expression. You know what I mean? And she was a senior. I was a junior. By the time I was a senior, we ended up getting married. She was already graduated. You know what I mean? Had my first girl, Alexis. Shout out Alexis. Isaiah, Rakia, and the twins.
Shout
and
out
my
to the
new
babies.
grandson, Ezekiel. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
congrats, man.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I got a whole wave. It'll be like 7 volumes when it comes to the story that Swede Stars and Rick Famouz got. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that's amazing. What type of weed was it? You remember that?
Yeah, you was 21. This had to be some bomb.
Yeah, it had to be some cool, but
It was like I think it was Purple Haze.
okay.
It was the
Yeah,
Purple
your
Haze
shit
or
had a name.
Blueberry.
Yeah, you were grown when you were
Blueberry.
Your shit had a name.
Yeah,
With
I
it.
mean,
Okay, Blueberry.
It was either
What
Blueberry or
year
Purple
was
Haze.
that? Early
It
2000s?
was 2000, 2001, something like
Oh,
that.
it definitely was some Blueberry then.
Something like that.
I ain't seen no good Purple Haze since the early 2000s.
Yeah, it was something like that, yeah.
Word.
I mean, but yeah, man, now that the marijuana is legal and we're able to actually educate the people on how to use it correctly,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, and the health benefits of it. See, I didn't even know about the health benefits of it until we start getting into the growing with my nephew. Shout out Lamelli. He's not here right now, but
Yeah.
he's the reason why I'm here today. You know what I mean? Educating me on how the cannabis is going to be able to change our families. You know what I mean? In a legitimate, legal way.
So what's some of the ways that it can change our families?
For one, you can actually, this is a legal substance, so you can grow your plants with your entire family, which is a whole different experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
your plants
I
are
agree.
like your babies, and you can teach the children how to take care of it, love on it, talk to it on a different spiritual level, which gives them a different way of thinking than when we grew up. You know what I mean? Takes them away from the screen, give them more time with nature. You know what I mean? And we really start them out with the fruits and vegetables until they get to a certain age to understand what's going on.
Right, with
You know what I mean?
cannabis. Okay. Got it. Yeah, no, and I definitely agree to piggyback off what you're saying. I do agree with the aspect of like building that bond with your family, like homesteading and farming together and things like that, and just reaping, you know, your food or whatever you're gonna use for sustenance for your body.
Hey, Sweet, you know what's crazy about that? It's like you don't even have to grow cannabis. Like, grow something. You know what I'm saying?
Just
Like,
grow yours. Just grow
They
yours.
used to get
Anything.
some little cups in school. They're like, "Hey, grow
give 'em-
something, man."
We give them tomatoes because tomatoes is hard to kill. So we give them tomatoes first. They be like, look at my tomatoes. And then they try to grow something else. They got an idea of it and they, you know what I mean, develop a green thumb over the time.
What are some of those first, or since you started that in the conversation, what are some of the first vegetables that the everyday person who wants to garden but hadn't, that's something that they can grow, something hardy like a tomato that can, you know, withstand a new
Tomatoes,
grower?
onions, cucumbers, squash. All those are easy to grow.
Yeah.
Peppers, under the onions. Yeah, peppers, onions, easy to grow.
The only thing I would grow.
Yeah.
Peppers. But you was growing like some Carolina Reapers or something crazy like that? Yeah.
I used to grow them stupid.
Let me see that fire, bro.
Jalapenos up crazy.
What did y'all used to do with them when y'all grew them? Make hot sauce or?
Hot sauce, dry them out, use them as seasoning like some cayenne pepper.
You know what's crazy? I never completed nothing until I started the cannabis plant.
Really?
Basically. Everything else was just like.
See, my mother has a garden in her yard right now.
She love it.
That I can remember since I can remember forever. We've been eating every Sunday. We go to her house and eat collard greens, depending on the season. But we've been eating fruits and vegetables out of her yard for years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, this is something that
knowledge,
every
I love.
family needs to know how to do.
Yeah.
That's like basic not that's crazy. Like that's basic knowledge I love though, because it's like, what else do you learn how to turn a farm except for like if you on a farm? How else do you learn how to do it unless a lot of questions I'm probably asking now in my growth. Like I told you, it's been 4 years, so it's like it's a decade.
Yeah.
He's been growing all his life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that decade was a whole mess of
Different.
try, fail, repeat.
I freak out when I get a bug sometimes. Like it's crazy.
But you know, each grow is different. Each vegetable is different, so you can't grow certain things together. You know what I mean?
Each other.
With these inside grows we got for our customers now and our students now, we got 2 different tents. Some people got 2, some people got 1, inside or outside. The outside grow is over because of the weather.
Yeah.
But inside, we got 1 tent with tomatoes, onions, other tent with the flower, 2 different atmospheres, 2 different control environments. As long as you're on your schedule, you're in there.
Yeah. So what is so
No vacations.
So we're all growers here at this table. What's everybody's grow setup looking like? Not nothing specific, but I mean as far as like technique, what is everybody doing? Y'all in tents? Y'all
I'm in the tent.
I'm in a converted room.
converter in the room?
Yeah.
We're inside and outside. We got the tent inside, and then my mother's garden outside is what we're doing the video for our website.
Word.
Yeah.
What's some of y'all favorite light companies or lights y'all rocking with right now?
Man, I'm a cheap bastard, bro.
hey, it's all
I'm
good, bro.
I'm sorry
I'ma
to
tell
sell
him.
us out.
I got Mars Hydro, so
Look, I'm selling us out.
guess that's the worst you can get.
That's the
Nah.
worst you
That's
can get, right?
I mean, I found stuff that's way under their price point.
Yeah.
And I mean, you go on Amazon, every LED grow light says it's got Samsung LEDs, this, that, and the other. I ordered one of this company's lights. It was Sun Lipo. Paid like $110 for their 200 watt
Yeah.
LED. Like, all right, cool. I broke that thing, tore that bitch apart, see what it had in it.
Yeah.
And he had what he said.
Yeah.
I said,
I think because I was so
I got like 8 of them I'm running right now.
like when you so new, you like in the technology. Like I want those new shoes. I want that Mars Hydro. You know what I'm saying? I started out with a $60 light, you know, and then I wanted something bigger, and then it lasts for a minute though. I believe those last for a long time too. So the fact that they last.
Yeah, you seen one of my last runs? I did that in a shower,
Damn.
a spare bathroom.
He's gonna grow. That's one thing I can say. He's gonna grow.
Doing this thing. What about you? What lights you running?
Well, my nephew has all the specs on exactly what the technical part is.
Like the brand.
All of that because he's infatuated with that type of stuff.
Yeah,
but we do have a Mars tent though.
Word.
We got a Mars tent, but I don't know exactly what light it is. I know it's 1,500 watts. The looms is
Yeah, he was showing me.
200 or
He was
something
showing
like
me
that.
some of the stuff.
Yeah.
he had.
2,000 or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was high output.
So he runs like some 1,000 waters probably. Yeah.
What y'all think
Warehouse
is gonna be
lights.
like just having like a big, like having like a big facility type of thing, like in Virginia, like
I mean,
What's
they
the
already
light?
got,
you can walk
they got
in.
them for
I'm
hemp.
talking about us. I'm not even like like.
I feel like
being able to have that.
I feel like it will be awesome, like in the ideal market in Virginia, to have like regular dudes just operating above table, I feel like it would be awesome. Now with the whole thing of like big cannabis coming in, that's another thing, because it's like now it's like the whatever the culture was that it started off of, it won't be that, because so much business politics is going to be in it, and it's going to be like all about pushing profits and scaling up. So like that's only going to last so long before the fucking it's just saturated with trash cannabis out here. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how I'm thinking, but I would love for us to have like the ability to just have
everything we do get saturated. I believe in that too. I
mean, dispensaries ain't that great where I come from. Up in Rhode Island, you go up there now. I mean, hell, one of them just got sued because they were selling moldy product.
Yeah.
And I mean, but up there, how they do it, you go to a medical dispensary, and as a grower, I got this. Now up there, that's 400 and 0 on the street.
Yeah.
They'll take it all day. You go in with a pound of it.
Now that's
to
nice.
The dispensary.
Now that's nice.
They're gonna tell you $1,300. You're gonna walk right back out with your pound. To the streets she goes. And that's why the dispensary will never have the best of any of the local area, because their price point's too high. For me, I'll give it to someone with a medical card.
But I would
come find me.
But I would love to have a facility though. I'd run some. Yeah. I'm probably trying to run like a greenhouse, like mixed lighting. You know what I'm saying? Type of situation or something like that. Or shit, I would love to just have a decent 6 lighter right now, for real. Just.
Yeah, that's what I'm really talking about. Like how your dream setup would be. Like when you walk in this bitch, like even if this whole room was lit up and then ready to grow.
Right.
Like when they allow you to do that.
What your shit looking like?
Walking out that bitch like 50
I mean, right now it's just a Mars Hydro 750. So
Word.
650 or 750. I always bump it up. But shit.
So how big would if you didn't have a limit?
Mine would be a Walmart.
I do too.
How big would your first grow? You said a Walmart?
Yeah.
Everybody
canopy size of a Walmart.
It'd be a Walmart.
It has to be.
Yeah.
At least.
If you want to make money on the white market, you're going to need that.
Yeah.
Everybody have white lab coats on.
I don't even want to think. See, I don't even want to think about that.
I'm trying to get the biggest 4 plants I can get.
I want it to be set up
so
like a farmer's market situation. Like,
that's how it
I need it. I would like a farmer's market situation.
But the people can come in.
Yeah, like I mean, well, you could go direct to consumer. Like it's just.
Like
that's the point of Monsters of the Mid Atlantic.
I just feel like
trying
they're
to provide
come
direct to grower access to people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like if they're gonna come in and do it, and they want us, because you gotta respect the grower. Yeah. And it's like right now, people need to respect the grower, because what are we gonna keep doing?
Man, I don't know.
You gotta get some VA stuff right here, so.
Folks relying on the mail.
Lease us out some space. That's all they can do. That's all they can do is lease us out some space. We need some space to let our minds go crazy. Imagine what we can grow, man.
Yeah. So I mean, so at the pop-ups and stuff like that, do y'all see a lot of VA grown cannabis?
I know a few vendors that when, like I said, nobody's got a field of it right now, so it's not like they could just run their whole table, sustain like that. But
yeah,
I know like Vic Lean. He grows when his stuff's good. Anytime his stuff's on the table, it's worth getting every time.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out Vic Lean 11.
No, like the real thing, like it's not enough. No matter what you're growing, them 4 plants ain't enough.
Mm-hmm. No,
I got mad brothers. Like I need him at certain times. It's like my thing is
so
now.
Plant count, that is a thing.
Yeah, my thing is now. Like I don't want to smoke that. I don't want to call it what it is, pack weed, whatever y'all want to call it. Half the time I don't want to smoke that, but there's no choice but to smoke it. I would love to have more supplied to the people.
That's what I'm saying. This stuff with the local grow, man, I don't care if I got every grower in Hampton Roads that could grow some fire. We still wouldn't be able to supply like the import market gets it.
Yeah.
It's just not feasible.
Yeah.
Because we're so small scale, each and every one of us, but.
So, at the moment.
Don't got the, so the just don't have the capacity right.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, and the vendors selling the import weed, they're always going to have a market for that.
Right.
Everybody loves a brand name. Come on now.
Right.
If it's good, we good.
And that's what I said. Shit, most of their weed is good.
Yeah.
I grew up on it.
aspect.
Exactly.
I'm just talking about for the benefits of
I smoke it in between
having,
runs.
having our
Yeah,
stuff.
no, definitely so.
Right.
You know, it's not to diss that.
No, but
We
for
surviving
the
all
for the
that.
long term, but no, I do see what you're saying. For the long term perspective, we're trying to build out our own market here. So that's an ecosystem of people who are going to produce it, and then distribution and retail as well to the end consumer. So I definitely understand what y'all saying.
You know what's crazy for me is like, all right, so the pop up make everything crazy, right? Y'all ever seen like this shit like shoes coming out? It make everything pandemonium, but
Yeah, I've seen some of the lines out. Some of them,
It's
man.
it's cool though. It's kind of fun though. Like,
no, I love it.
That's
but
good as
I
hell,
love
man.
it. But I love it. But there's
love seeing
no
people eat.
structure to what's about to happen. Like you can't like when they give you a store, it's not a pop up no more. You need to do business. Like it's things that we need to do, and we have like meetings about pop ups. And it's about the pop-ups. Why the hell did we have a meeting about a pop-up? We need to have a meeting about business on how to push so they don't take it away from us. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Like,
right, because the pop up is straightforward, right? Pop your ass up and pop out. But I do see what you're saying. But yeah, this shit, it's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting. I think it's really up to people on the scene, you know, to just you got to build your circle of people and kind of build the standard operating procedures amongst you all. Like it's gonna be a lot of non-verbal shit, like just mutually understood shit. But like I feel like the one thing about the cannabis community and just the journey with cannabis is like, you know, when some shit didn't feel right, or you know what I'm saying. So it's like we just gotta keep on highlighting shit like that. Like, hey, bro, that's not cool. That ain't how shit is. Or like, say for instance, on the grower aspect, if somebody want like a cut or some shit, like, you know, I've asked people for cuts or like tried to get the hook up on cuts, and like,
I ain't greedy.
People have been disrespected. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
how we met.
But I don't know.
No, let
you know?
me tell you,
No, I ain't
like that's how we met. Like the bond of, hey, bro, come check my shit
Yeah,
out.
we swapped
Hey,
some
bro,
genetics
come do this with
ways
me.
back.
Hey, bro, come because let's keep weed sharing. Like let's keep it healing. Let's keep it peaceful. Let's keep it, you know, good vibes. Let's keep it like that instead of everybody reaching in their pockets. You know what I'm saying?
That
It's the
and I
only
cut
way
way
you
too
gonna
many
come
damn
up.
clones.
Yeah, that you got too many clones anyway. You want to charge $2,500 for something you have way too many of.
Why do people cut so many clones?
You have to.
Do you always feel like I just need some more of this?
I
later?
feel-
need some
I
more of
feel
this
bad
shit.
throwing
Nope.
that shit in the trash when I'm
Nope.
defoliating.
You want to know what's so crazy?
I just feel bad throwing it in the trash.
Yeah, you know there are clones, and right now Virginia is in a is a tender time right now. Like, where you gonna get cuts from? Like right now in Virginia, where you gonna get cuts from?
Nowhere.
My page, Urban British _757. If you ain't got none, I give them to you. I don't do too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, you give me some gas money to get them to you, and I'll just like
Yeah,
I want everybody
sharing
to
is
try,
definitely
you know?
caring, man. And
Yeah, y'all hit me up.
sharing is definitely
my man
caring.
Jamoo. He always give me.
I
know.
got too many to care about.
What's some what's some of y'all
new shit? You know?
Yeah, we've been sitting up here smelling and tasting some of the shit from Jamoo, man. So like, what do we have? What do we have here? What was it too?
This is from the last pheno hunt I ran. It's Natural World Selections Kriegel Snatcher.
Regal Snatcher.
It's the Kriegen pheno of TGA Subcool Space Candy crossed with the Natural World Selection Scott and Larry OG. And it was a good run, man. I had 11 of them. I only ended up with one pulling the pheno that I was looking for, but I found it. I got clones.
You found your one?
Found my one. I got about 4 of her running right now in veg. So
Right, that's what's up. How long did you veg them out before you flip? Do you like veg and then get a clone of everything and then flip?
These were from seed, so I did my best to mainline these. So they veg for probably better part of 8 weeks.
Yeah.
And then they flowered. One of them came down at the end of week 8, and the rest of them came down end of week 9.
Okay.
You want to know an important message?
What's up?
You have to clone, people. You have to clone. Whatever we got now, it's all we have.
Clone your shit.
You have to clone.
Guarantees you
You
some
have to kill.
future
So
fire.
it's cool. So you can kill the clones afterwards. But if you can't get them out there, just make another one because you need it. I always needed it. Like, I always be like, it's some stuff that I got rid of right now and be like, oh, I wish I had that blueberry haze from when I first started. And thank God I got friends and I can go get it. Like I've given away enough to say I can get it back. Not the blueberry haze because that one's gone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you up my breeder and my clone guy up in Rhode Island. They ship.
Word.
I'll get with you after the show.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. I definitely need to tap in and get some good shit, man.
Well, hell, I'll say the breeder. The breeder's at Ben Planting Seeds on Instagram. All one word. BEN.
Word. Shout out
Planting
to Ben Planting Seeds.
I ain't even
Natural
never met him,
selections.
but he's putting it in.
That man's awesome. He's put his life into this, and all his genetics show.
Word.
The Kriegel Snatcher germination, 11 for 11. Everything popped, everything grew, everything flowered.
Yeah. That's fire.
Can't ask for nothing better than that.
What you been running, man?
Right now, well, my last run was Miami, which was from Ben Planting Seeds.
Saltfire Gardens.
Sherbet X. You know,
Okay.
I found that.
That shit look
we
crazy.
found that in a bag. You know what's be crazy? A bag seed.
It was a real bag seed.
Yeah,
I haven't
that
had
came
one
from
yet.
something.
I tried to pop one and it did not go.
I've been lucky. A Nightmare Runts. I forgot the genetics. Shout out Cannabis. He gave me my first clone of that. We've been going crazy with that.
That one was good.
Damn.
Shit, what else? There was another one. Yeah, Miami, Sherbet X, Nightmare Runts.
Going the other way, I thought.
Maybe a gelato. I run right now. See that early 3 years, like I'm just in the running, trying to see what I want. You know,
Yeah.
that Sherbet X is one I keep. The Miami is one I keep, but it's not enough space to keep it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I was thinking about freezing clones last night. I think I'll
Yes,
freeze some of these if I plant them the next day. It'll work.
Rick, what stranger I got over there, man?
Right now, we're running some ice cream cake and some super lemon haze. We only got 2 plants and 2 plants of those. We got some adult plants that Jamoo.
Yeah,
I don't even where they at now.
I think you're running Kriegel Snatch at 10. And
He got a Kriegel
the OG
Snatcher?
Chem cookies, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That OG Chem cookies was fire, but that shit flew fast.
Yeah.
Shit frosty bitch.
So we're at the situation where we're working on creating the greatest version and not as mass as much.
Yeah.
We're working on creating the greatest version on our end.
The quality over quantity.
Quality of it, yeah.
Quality over quantity.
And then once we get that actual, because it's coming out great, looking great, tastes great, but we are missing one little key component. That's what I got you for. That's what I got you for.
What's the
Gotta
component?
dry that motherfucker.
Oh, the
right.
drying.
We was
Yeah,
talking
the
about
drying
the patience
curing,
part.
making
Patience
sure,
of all.
Patience
taking it
part.
cutting it too soon, or you know what I mean.
Oh, now that is a bitch. Like once it get in the flower and it get late flower, some days you'll really be like, this shit's ready. But then once you look at the trichomes, you'll be like, yeah, it's not.
Do you feel like there's enough technology? Are you in Virginia right now?
Yes.
So do you feel like there's enough technology to say, hey, is this done? Or is this right? How did y'all feel? Like, I know it finally took me to now to be like, yes, I know how to do this.
What technology as far as knowing what's done?
Not technology, but technique to say, oh, this is done. Or I know what it looks like when I want to smoke it, or is, something like that.
I feel like I'm perfecting that with every run still.
Nobody's perfect. There's always
I feel
room
like
for
with
improvement.
different strains, it's kind of different too. Like I got a ghetto cake. I got 2 phenos that I'm running of it. One is already done, but the purple one, the shit is like it probably can go like another week or 2. Honestly, like with the way that the trichomes are looking, to me, like they're not even. There's no amber really at all.
I feel like that was
on
my
the purple.
outdoor run, just how you saying.
But the green one is just like it's like 5% amber right now. Probably in another week or so it'll be just crazy. But
I typically cut around like that 10% amber.
yeah,
That white keeps the THC a little higher.
yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I did cheat and buy me one of those 10-time lab microscope jinx.
That's what you
I
use.
cheated. Yeah, I got one.
That ain't cheating.
I'm in the lab.
Oh, that
now.
ain't cheating.
That's cheating.
That's why I said what technology. I think
old
that's why I
school.
said
Shit,
that. Kind of like, what do y'all use? Like,
Magnifying glass.
see.
Yeah.
I just use the normal little,
oh, you got
the normal little hand
Ain't
joint.
seeing them things.
Yeah, like the little, yeah,
Goddamn, looking like you old school detective.
yeah. What are y'all using? The digital ones?
Yeah, like you could hook it up to the phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
20 times Zoom.
So those are like, that's the best. That's the best thing
like
going right.
$70 on Amazon. Shout out Amazon all the time.
Or the 70. Okay.
My phone sucks, so it don't help me much.
So shit.
Wi-Fi. You gotta have Wi-Fi.
I got a question, man. What's everybody's favorite strain?
I've been thinking about this the whole time we've been sitting here. I knew it was coming.
Be honest with you, when I took the trip to California, it blew my mind. So I'm still at like 200 different flavors. I'm more leaning towards indicas, even though majority of them are hybrids. But sativas, I only really use them when I'm doing like meetings and things of that sort. But the indica, it relaxes my body, relaxes my mind, and it puts me where I need to be at. You know what I mean? But I don't really have a perfect flavor or
strain.
Yeah.
Not like a specific one where you. So all right. So over the years, have you ever came across some shit and you was just like, man, if I could ever get some of that back?
The jealousies, all the jealousies that I've tasted, all of them.
The jealousies
were amazing. You know what I mean? And then yes, all the jealousies.
I want to grow. I like that shit.
I need to get some jealousy. I don't think I've had some packs labeled jealousy. I don't think it's been the real jealousy.
I find a bag seed of jealousy when I get one. I can't wait. That's all I think.
What about y'all? Favorite strain?
Shit. TGA Subcool's Chernobyl.
Chernobyl.
That
RIP Subcool.
Yeah.
Shout out to TGA.
Shout out Doppelganja. DOPPLEGANJAH.
Hell yeah.
All the ones that started spelling shit.
Yeah, I know.
What was the Chernobyl? It was like a hybrid 50-50 or more of a sativa or what?
That shit was just gas. Gas. That's you got a dub in your pocket. You stinking up the grocery store.
All right, that's gonna be a good subject. What's your favorite?
I got 3 stages of good. My best strands.
Which ones?
It's actually Purple Haze.
Purple.
Cause like when we was like
younger, the real Purple Haze.
Yeah, the real one. Yeah. The real, I'm trying to find it. Jada Kid said he gonna bring it back. Hopefully we get it. Goddamn, but that one, it's funny that he said that. And then if you want to go for like the best that I've ever tasted that I've grown, it was that blueberry haze.
The blueberry haze.
You know what I'm saying?
So you fuck with the sativas, the hazes, and the
okay. Like it's more do more shit, but it just if it tastes real good, that shit. I go by batches. Like I don't nobody want to keep smoking the same. I don't feel like it's gonna get you half of it.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is.
You do want to switch up.
I feel like that's the time we in right now.
Shit, I think I got 7 or 8 in flower right now, different ones.
So speaking of the time we in right now, and like having a sack in your pocket and stinking up the grocery store and shit like that. So what's up with the candy versus the gas situation? Where y'all leaning in the fight? What do y'all want? Y'all want the Kims and the OGs back and all of that shit, and kind of cut it out with the Gelato family runts, the Cookie fam.
Gelato Punch was my last outdoor run. It's good.
I feel like if you can get some good candy and put cushion in it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think it's the same good shit. Like, I don't think you're going to go. That's why I talk about batches. Like, if you find a good batch of something, you're going to want it.
It's batch to batch.
Especially here. It's like, it's not going to be so much of it that you're going to, oh, I'm smoking this every day.
Like that's Gelato Punch outdoors, just grown in the dirt in the backyard. I got one that's still standing, that's been out in the cold. She's straight purple. The original from seed went purple indoor, but.
Oh yeah, this is some good. Got the Gelato Punch. We live on the air from Jamoo 757.
That one from Elevate Seeds.
Truly. Yes. Oh, okay. They have hella crosses on their website. They just won't throw no deals. I'll be waiting for them to go on sale. But
I'm growing one of the slow and sweets right now. I just flipped it last night.
Yeah.
I'd given one of the beans to a family member, and he grew it.
What's y'all first?
He sucks. He ended up herming it out, but once you pop the seeds out of it, that shit was for the good blueberry pheno. I'm hoping for the same one without the seeds.
Yeah, that is. It's the nose on that one is awesome.
Yeah, that one she
Nice
pulled heavy
big
on the
appeal.
gelato.
Yeah. But yeah, so me personally, I'm waiting for the chems to come back. I got some Gorilla Glue vegging right now, so try to find some chem and some more diesel type stuff. I was looking on a CSI Humboldt seed bank. They got some stuff on there, like some. I think they have like a Bubba S1, and they have some stuff on there, but they got like some chem crosses, and I think Piff Coast Farms. They have some
Chem cookies and Chem dog.
Yeah,
Chem star.
like some Chem D and stuff.
Funny
like
now.
that.
Shit, one of these runs coming up, I'm gonna hit my man up. He's got that NYC Piff S1.
Yeah. Oh, see, I have to check that out.
But up there, like I said, the market's way different up there because it's been like this for a decade.
Yeah.
It's been expanded medical dispensaries everywhere. You could get a caretaker's license as a grower, but I mean,
That's like when you go to I just went to Jamaica for the first time, and they dispensary so basic. It's like Tangy and Gold. What's the one, Jane?
Acapulco
Gold,
and they
all them
they got them 10 flavors, and that's really like the start of everything. So I think everything. To answer your question, saying like gas versus, I think if you put them all together right, you're gonna get some flavory gas, man. One day.
So those retro strains, do y'all feel like they still have a place in the market? I feel like there's still people who want that.
I'm flying a
I feel like it's too
TCPK
many
right
people
now.
that still want that.
Who?
TCPK,
What's that?
Topanga Canyon Pure Kush.
Oh yeah. Oh nice.
I feel like it's
Yeah,
too
There's
many.
some OG strains. Yeah. There's some-
Everything's damn cross
Both
with
of
OG
those,
damn
yeah.
near.
I feel like it's too many.
no, I was
people
just
that
saying like
want
old
that.
school, like type of nostalgia, like the Pure Kush and the Topanga. I remember those days, like when those shits was out.
You want to know the crazy thing when people be like, "I want a sativa. You got a sativa? You got a sativa?" Like they just want like the bare minimum, but they want it to look good now too. I think you can put it in an exotic form.
Yeah.
Like a lot of that old stuff it's probably out there, but
Your
it's in
shit's
an
frosty,
exotic
it
form.
sells.
Somebody said,
Unfortunately,
I read something that somebody said that gelato was like a pheno of like a Northern Lights 5 or something silly. I was like, I don't know about all of that. Like, it was something weird like that. They said something like, it was like gelato isn't nothing but something NL. I was just like, nah.
yeah. I
don't
mean, that
know.
one's all right. That one will put you to sleep at the end of the night.
People say some crazy stuff. I see some crazy stuff on the internet. So mind you, people in the comment sections be talking.
There's a lot of information out
yeah.
there that we don't know. I mean, shit.
So
I ain't knocking that. I'd rather get the information, but come correct when you give it. Come with a
Make sure.
positive vibe when you give it. Like
And make sure
a
it's
lot of stuff I
correct
don't know.
information.
Shit. Yeah, and correct.
So what's some shit that people that do that grow like that may or may not be. Hey, and with that being said, we're about to get some live shit going on camera
Yeah, let's do it.
in a few seconds. That shit
Take
started
its time.
But we gonna press some stuff up on camera, guys. But what's some of that stuff that people we're gonna press this.
If you can squeeze it, that motherfucker's hard. It's a kush right there.
But yeah, what's some of those things that people do that may or may not be like good for the plants? Like, so are we doing like the ice water flushing and stuff like that? Is it
My plants are just water fed, so I got one plant that's getting used with Foop Canna's Bloom Pack.
Yeah.
It's all organic shit, and it's not real high in NPK, so it's more microbes than nutrients.
Feeding them molasses or anything like that?
It's in their sweetener. Their sweetener actually ain't bad, man. It's like 8 different natural sweeteners. They got molasses, raw honey, and some other stuff.
Yeah.
I'm growing the black cherry soda with that right now, and she pretty. She gonna be something special.
I think
But nah, flowering right now, I got. 'Cause I like a big selection. Like I was happy I put a bunch of different phenos.
So you in a natural soil. So what are you You hitting it with the amendments or just nothing at all?
These ones right here, it's a blend of Fox Farms. I grew these to prove a point that you ain't got to spend all this extra crazy money to grow some fire.
Yeah.
You got time, dedication, and you
the
got
bottles.
your water working.
Fox Farm bottles.
No, just soil.
Oh, just a blend of Fox Farm soil.
These ones were Ocean Forest and Happy Frog mixed up.
Okay.
Different ratios in the buckets. 5 gals.
Got it. Okay.
And then I'll do the microbe additives, but it's for feeding it nutrients now.
For microbes, what are you doing?
He taught me that you could
either photosynthesis plus from Microbe Life. That shit's killer. And the Foop Canna, their veg and bloom packs is basically just microbe packs. There ain't much in terms of nutrients in it.
Yeah. See.
So I use theirs on that black cherry soda, and like I said, she gonna be something special.
Right. See, people, like, that goes to show, like, it doesn't take much to actually grow and bring a plant to harvest.
I don't use a lot, though. I believe in mega crop. Thank God.
You grow with mega crop too?
Mega crop saved my life.
Wow, you grow with mega crop now? Or?
Right now.
Okay, all right. We
That
got a fellow mega crop grower.
Blood explosion.
You know what I'm saying? You got a super cropper right now. What's their time?
It's a simple formula, man, and it comes out.
Something right there.
It comes out explosive every time. They're gonna give me a deal one day. I've been talking on their Instagram.
Bro, yeah, let's set up a meeting with them, bro. I'll hop on with it. I'm a mega crop grower. I really don't be shouting them out because they don't show no love back. So
they don't even talk to they people. Yeah,
the people in Mega Crop Chile. It's a page, Mega Crop Chile. They show love, man, to all the mega crop growers out there. But
I told Mega Crop send me some sample packs. They ain't even. I was waiting for my
bro. They bagging up work and getting it out of here, man.
I've been using it for so long, man.
That shit comes in like the 1 pound Mylars, and that's it.
Listen to me. I have fed so many people's plants with Mega Crop, like, because it's a bounce back thing.
It's a decent ass one part.
I can't lie. And then if you add a little bit of the bud explosion and shit. I ain't even getting paid for this, but oh well. Information, like I said.
Hello.
Yeah, I ain't paid for anything.
People, I always tell them, if you can't do nothing, you can use Mega Crop. Just like man. Everybody, the Fox Farm is like, it's too much to mix for me.
Right. But to any of the vendors that come across this, as far as like the grow products or anything like this, make sure y'all tap in with some local growers. Get y'all some representatives, some boots on the ground in the local 757 area, man. All of the growers are here and we're on the scene. As you can see.
That's what I'm saying. We're trying to work with some of the vendors because a lot of the members of the collective just can't be out in public for various reasons.
Yeah.
Mostly their jobs, but
yeah. I feel like they always talk about getting into the legal industry and how expensive it'll be. But I'm like, you can get a partnership with a grow company. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like
there's one dispensary I go to up in Massachusetts.
Miami.
And it's Solar Therapeutics. Yo, these folk did it right. They bought the building, did the whole grow room in the back, like a warehouse, got the dispensary up front, but they lined the whole damn property roof, everything with solar panels.
Yeah.
So to the point they a microgrid and they sell power back to the power company. He said, man, he said, I make more money off that electricity than shit, anything I make on this weed.
Yeah.
But that's what you got to do. You want to make it like that, you got to be fucking innovative.
Yeah, you gotta figure how to scale it up, man. Like with anybody who's trying to be on the grower side, like us with the manufacturing step of the supply chain, you have to figure out how to scale. You know what I'm saying, to get the highest amount of quantity that you can get for the cheapest amount of inputs. Without the thing is getting the quality. You know what I'm saying? That's what with anybody, it comes with the quality. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But like that's gonna be one of those things we're gonna have to tackle. To think. In California, I was reading an article, and most growers there, they're selling like wholesale 25. It's like 25 cents a pound, 50 cents. I mean, not a pound, a gram.
I'm never gonna
like 25 cents a gram wholesale, or like 300 a pound wholesale and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Goddamn, half a mountain in the pot.
That's because you know how much old weed they got. Like I just keep telling people, y'all know how much old weed California probably got right now, and they just bring it here and bring it all around the world, and like they just making new shit. So by the time 5 more years come, and you still got to go to them because they not stupid. They know. They got the source. Colorado too. I mean, if you want to smoke that shit, you know.
DC got some alright shit.
Yeah, DC got some good bud.
DC got some alright shit.
I feel like DC still in the era we in, man.
Right. They're getting it from other places too.
Yeah.
I don't feel like they like. That's why I hate, like, not hate, but I love the rule. Like, you can have the weed, but when you roll this out and you gave no laws to it, you gave nothing else.
Yeah, I just want to see them. They just need to empower local growers. Yeah, they just need to empower local entrepreneurs, local growers, and everything. Man, just they need to empower people. I feel like I've heard of another model where it was like, okay, say for instance, we all growers, right? We just pay a like a monthly tax or monthly fee or something like that. Yeah, just to make sure you're instated as a grower and you go that route. I feel like that would be cool rather than telling me you need $3 million to even sign up for this shit.
I even feel like it should be that way for the vendors right now. Like, if that's all we have right now is vending, and people are scared, you know, like, really, you should have a tax and say, hey, if you like the Vegas Square, like the Vegas Circle, like, this is your spot you set up, you show me your permit, you're good.
Right.
Give us something. They ain't giving you nothing.
Right.
Give you a bunch of headaches so you can end up right back at the damn courthouse fussing.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, what we trying to do with Homegrown Flowers, we have a membership, and we're suggesting that all of the vendors create their own membership. It has to be a paid membership where the people are paying every month, and then you come into a private situation. That's how you do it legally in Virginia. Get you a membership. And then with your members, whatever you have going on with your members is nobody else's business.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do.
Absolutely.
So holler at me. Inbox me. I got you.
Yes, definitely so, man. But yeah, so you got to go the private route, man. So
Right now, anyway.
Yeah.
So shit.
Or you gotta have some slick shit like this.
Hey,
That's some good shit, man. I like it.
thank you.
That's crazy.
Hey,
I've heard a lot of people talk about making papers and leaves and whatnot. You're the first man I seen hand me one, so
thank you. Which one is this?
That's the Nightmare Runts.
That's the Nightmare Runts.
You go like left. That's a sherbet. Then you got the Miami in there.
Yeah,
the Miami.
that's the one right there. That Nightmare Runts.
Where is that?
I told you.
Go.
Going too fast, sweet.
Yeah, I wish I would have had some of my harvests up, but I'm in between harvests right now, fellers. But yeah, on the more to come. I can't wait though, man. But yeah. So shit, what is everybody? I mean, we've been smoking wraps or leaves, and then we smoke the Dutch. What is everybody's preferred method of smoking?
Blunts.
I wish I could be
only.
a paper person.
Yeah, I'm a
It's healthy.
natural leaf man.
Natural leaf. Okay.
More
I'm
like
old
that.
school. I like the Dutch.
You like the Dutchess?
The Duchess.
What you on?
Backwood game, dude. Like,
All right, so the woods. How long have you been smoking the woods?
Harsh.
no, I mean, shit. We went from, like I told you, it was a Philly when I was 7.
Yeah.
That's why I laugh at people, because I smoke them all. I feel like it was a leaf at 7. So
Old chocolate Philly.
right
Titans.
now I'm trying to go to the papers. I like these papers, man. Like, for real, because that's natural.
Yeah, man.
I just want to get straight to the weed. You know what I'm saying? I can't smoke no bong all the time. That's like crazy thing.
Just keep them around, man. One day you're gonna be like, I ain't got a blunt and I don't want to go to the store. Just try to roll you one up. You know?
I couldn't roll at first. I had to buy me one of
the
them
J
rollers.
papers, but the J papers, when they burn, the ash is crazy. So what I normally do is I'm gonna use this for what you call the flute situation.
Oh, okay.
When my leaf has too many holes in it, I wrap it with a natural hemp paper.
Okay.
It might make it take the flavor away like 2%, but I'm gonna be able to smoke my blunt and do what I need to do.
And they go burn
Okay,
crazy
yeah, put a
too.
little Band-Aid on it. And you got to do some
Burn
surgery.
crazy too.
Yeah.
That's some New York shit right there. That's how they do
I've
it.
always been on Dutchess since I was a kid. Shit.
People
It's always
some
been,
Dutchess.
Some
or
90s,
the old
90s.
school when you used to get the glass tube Garcia Vegas,
Right.
Damn.
That's some 90s stuff, you know what I mean? High school,
honey vanilla Dutch.
they all got the Dutchess, box of Dutchess, gut cereal.
Dutch, you fucked up for taking away the honey vanilla one.
Honey Vanilla Duchess.
The best shit.
My first cigarillo I rolled was a Peach Optimo.
Okay.
That was
What's
that.
wrong with Optimo?
Then
people have smoked everything, but they tend to forget.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I smoked every damn
smoked
thing.
them nasty ass green.
I remember when the blunt wraps came out.
The green Dutchess, they the worst Dutchess to get. Like hell no.
Yeah.
Shit, Kush wraps.
Smoking the hell out them wet
Get after
mango.
school, we was smoking that shit.
White Owls.
Zigzags,
Zigzag.
anything.
Sometimes you only had $1 and some change. I get that.
Hey, but they the all-time champ Swishers. They've been doing their thing forever. They have a leaf now.
Yeah, I smoke the Swisher leaf if I can't get, if it's a store that doesn't have my Fanta leaf.
Yeah.
I smoke any type of leaf, so I did smoke a Swisher leaf. I just smoked the Swisher leaf.
I just smoke blunts. It don't matter.
Just blunts.
We good.
I remember I had a chocolate Dutch phase for a long ass time.
I just had a pack of those not
If
too
you
long
got
ago.
some fire weed, man, I'm here with you. Let's smoke it.
I'm gonna be honest with you though. The
really
best way
judge
to
you
do
all
the
the
leaf
time.
though is to take your Fanta leaf, wash it, rinse it, let it dry, and it burns slower, smoother, less harsh. It's better like that.
I think the better question is vaping versus this shit y'all got. Cause y'all doing some shit back there, and I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
This is vaping versus smoking regular weed. Cause I don't think we need to get that high, man.
So you not
A lot of crystal.
Not a dabber.
Call it the crystal method weed.
Not
man.
typically,
Eric
but I don't
Gotti
turn
was
down a
right.
dab.
I'm not a dab.
You know what is impressive now? The cool dab. It's cooler now.
Oh, the cold.
And that's
the
why
cold
I can
temp
do it
dabs.
now.
Okay.
It's not that I was hit by a bad dab. That's what they call it. Hit by.
Put you down.
Man, that shit. They heat. They come in with
Made
the
you sit
torch.
down.
Hold on, couple.
Yeah, my first dab was one of those ones. It was disorienting.
Yo,
Like
the first time I
Right.
seen that shit, my wife's cousin
is
broke
that?
out the rig in the back seat. I thought this motherfucker was smoking crack.
Oh,
The fuck he doing?
it is
Crazy.
It is one of those moments.
crystal crack. Weed,
Nah, he showed me. I'm like, oh, all right then.
Oh shit.
That concentrate.
See what you got to do
Press.
to make it.
Yeah, right. No, I'll fuck with dabs though. I'll get it like a pen. You know what I'm saying? And I hit a pen a couple of times.
I said,
I
I rock
think that's
with it.
I think that's the best way to do it, like vapes and carts type.
Yeah.
I'm in a situation where I need one of those.
You need one?
No, I'm saying when you're in a
Oh, yeah.
situation where you need
Most
one of
definitely.
those, like when you at work or
I
something
want
like
a place
that.
where
I
you
prefer
can't just
that.
fire the air.
Yeah,
It's a temporary fix,
yeah.
but I gotta have that.
I gotta roll
whole
up.
experience.
I gotta roll up. I gotta sit down with my weed. I gotta
Right.
look at it.
Yeah.
I gotta.
I just smoke wherever.
Like he
fuck
said,
it.
it's an experience.
It is.
Experience.
I know
Putting
I
it
be-
together.
I know I be walking into places. Just
It is something about touching it though, like breaking it down, rolling it up. It's like a whole little ritual or whatever you want to call it. Little
That's why I
ceremony.
really don't like pre-rolls.
You know, like the pre-rolls. They don't never have any good in it. I mean, unless it's
Tell the truth,
like
bro.
somebody
I'm
you're
about to
getting
say,
it from.
there's
Like,
probably somebody that tell the truth. Unless you go get you a packwood or something like that. Somebody giving you a pre-roll that's never
Or
tasted.
they-
I remember going to Vegas. You got a bunch of pre-rolls. It had goddamn Tangy, and it was probably Tangy in that.
Tangy trim. That's probably what it was.
Horrible.
Hey, but have y'all seen that there's like rollers now? Like there's like craft rollers. Like that's their thing. Like
Yeah.
go to the pop up in there. Like Tony Esposito, he got the little doinks. Like he roll up the hash holes and shit like that. The donuts, and like that's like a hustle now. Fuck with
Hey,
that.
if you can do it,
Hey.
I'll smoke it.
They'll
And
roll
if
up-
it's good, in
They
there,
roll like
put
7
some good weed
G's
in
and
there.
like put crumble and all
And
kind of
that's the
shit.
problem.
And
They, see,
infuse
they
it.
put crack in it. They put the crumble in there, and then they want to put a sliver worm of oil in there.
All of that.
Yeah,
And,
sneak it all in.
yeah.
Got there, wrap it around with honey.
And then when you fire it up, it torch at the end like whoosh.
That's the,
Whoosh.
they got,
You
they
go into
got,
space, goddammit.
right.
Buckle up.
They got
Fucking
cannabis
melting all over you.
cannabis artisans now. They make
That's a dope world of cannabis, man. It's so much.
There's so many ways to
So
make
many
money.
people coming outside. There's so many people coming
many financially
outside.
stable avenues in the industry.
What else could you see? Where else could you see that at first? Like people was in the house smoking at first. There's so many edibles. There's so much good shit. There's so much new stuff outside. Medical. whatever side of the cannabis you want to take, Virginia is coming into it. I like it.
Right. Yeah, definitely. So many different lanes to get in.
Anything y'all got in the pipeline for the future that y'all working on?
Shit, I'd like to get a couple of award shows going for the local growers. That people submit their own, throw a party.
I feel like it's so easy to have a magazine online, sweet.
That'd be sweet too.
Because
I know one of the grow shops had one last year. I didn't have nothing ready.
For the information,
I ain't seen nothing else about it.
For the local growers on the internet, for the magazine, that's a perfect idea. We got the whole content creation team for that, so we'll hit you up with them, get them together with you.
Better, and because I can't seem to keep none of my weed for people to smoke it. I would love to have a larger grow, but shit, it's 5x5. It's not big enough. But I just like to get more information out. Like,
Well, what we got going on, it's the wintertime now, so we're preparing for this upcoming summer. And we're basically going to do a summer tour starting in Virginia. We're going to go to all of the areas they're not saturated like this and give them the information and provide the same experience for them like we did the last 8 months in the summertime. We got a couple different states that are trying to get us to come, but we're not going nowhere where it's not legal. So whatever legal state it is, we'll be there next summer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So much.
Yeah, a whole mess of them.
And I got right here, what does it say? GT South Cup.
Yeah, Gene Trader Selects.
Gene Trader Selects. Hey, November 12th, 1 to 5 p.m. Okay.
It's in the 804, but.
So we got some.
Shout out to Pack Out. We got the Pack Out tonight. You know what I mean?
Pack Out tonight.
Pack Out tonight. Pre-pack tonight.
Pre-pack.
That's tonight, which is basically an audition for an event we got coming up. So that's at our Bainbridge location, which is the Grow School, homegrown flowers Atlantic base, 3206 Bainbridge Boulevard, Chesapeake, Virginia.
Yeah.
That starts at 7 o'clock. So you guys come out there. They're already out there setting up, and we'll see you, you know?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's what's up, man. So guess we're not going to be pressing anything on camera today. Looks like we had a little bit of change in scheduled activity, so
technical difficulties.
Yeah. But
shit got to get.
It's all good though. But yeah, man. Hey,
I actually want to see one of them shits work.
Before we close out, I want y'all to I want y'all to go ahead and shout out y'all social medias again. Oh yeah, this the one you had.
That one's from.
He was supposed to smash this one, right?
Yeah, that was the one.
Yeah.
That one's from Norfolk Craft Cannabis Norfolk_Craft_Cannabis.
Yeah,
no, man, on point.
Yeah, before we even move towards closing out, I do want to talk about like some local. Since you guys are from the local area, and I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I consider myself from here. So like the local strains, y'all mess with any of the local like Virginia strains, like the Dominion Skunk, Virginia Beach Ganny, or anything like that? Thinking
about grabbing a couple packs of that. What was it? His Head Ganny, Virginia Beach Ganny, and Head Scream.
I've seen that. Yeah,
that look good.
Locally is Cannabis. Shout out anything he grows. That should be fire.
Cannabis.
Yeah, and Salem Lakes Grow. They got a fire grow. A lot of it still feel underground to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you say that, it still feel underground to me.
The vendor I use for this situation is So Groovy. So Groovy has a brand. They have a cola brand. They have a weed strand. They have a product brand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're a partner with us too as well. So shout out So Groovy. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna give it So Groovy.
Shout out to So Groovy.
That's why I always be like, how can you like bring your product into like the light without, doing too much right now?
Yeah, shit. I want to see all of the local growers and like breeders. Like if there's anybody breeders, hey, come out with your shit and
come get with us.
I don't see a lot of seed like banks and stuff at the pop ups or anything like that.
Hard. Like
we got seeds.
We didn't even talk about that. That was crazy. We didn't even talk about that. We do. Like I feel like Monster Mid Atlantic, like that's a collective. We here together, to
Yeah, shit, I just gave him a bunch of mine.
Yeah, like
seeds. I just got too many.
Yeah, we always got cuts. We always got seeds. We got a bank, you know. So
my shit's already growing 3 runs ahead of itself, so I got time to pop beans.
And we're looking for
Stop
more.
hiding the beans.
We need more people.
Eat the beans and the jeans.
To put these in their hands. We need to come on, be a part of the school, be a part of what we got going on, so you can get these plants out there, so we can get it out into the state.
Yeah, I want to do a massive clone and seed giveaway.
Oh yeah, that'll be
like
that's
a
good
couple hundred packs of seeds.
That's
a
good.
Just do a whole event like that, like an emporium event like that. Yeah, you're gonna have you're gonna have vendors with selling stuff, but it's more for you to get your seeds to other people, like, and your clones to other people.
Yeah,
because they need them.
Like a swap or a meetup. We just meet up with each other and swap out clones and like seeds and stuff like that.
That's how we've been running.
Yeah,
that's how I met him, man.
Yeah, man, I gotta definitely tap in with y'all.
The grower community around here is good.
Yeah,
it is.
It's coming up.
Ain't nobody at nobody's throat because everybody basically on the same page.
Yeah,
we're all out of room.
Yeah,
I think that's the truth. We all out of room.
So since we growers, I got a couple more questions. What's the What's like the most problematic thing you've came across in your grow? Like is it gnats? Is it like humidity? Like what's one of those things you just like fuck it?
I just had some spider mites, man.
Spider mites.
I just had them right. I went on vacation. I come back. I'm looking. I like Miami that last run.
They knew your ass was gone.
I like Miami that last run. So I put 4, as many 4 as I can into the tent.
Yeah.
And I got them all lined up, and it's looking beautiful. And I got them 2 weeks flipped. And I looked down there, and I said, "Is that a web?" I lost my mind. I shouldn't have lost my mind like that, though. Do not panic, people. It's not that. If it's not in the bloom that far, it's not that panicky.
Yeah.
I panicked. I went to home remedies and all types of shit and killed.
You said you used the milk, right?
No, that wasn't the milk. The milk is for the powdery mildew for the outside plant. They work real good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a remedy. You know, when you got that powdery mildew outside, but
is it straight milk or milk and water?
Milk and water.
Okay,
you know, a little ratio.
Powdery mildew, milk and water.
I end up with mildew on that. I'd bud rot down at the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't happened. That ain't happened that far yet. But for the spider mites, I think that was my biggest thing. But it wasn't, like I said, just get you something to treat it.
Yeah.
Don't panic. Wait a little bit more time to flower. You know, you can. Hopefully you're not that far in. If you are, still don't panic. Shit, I don't think I should have panicked like that. I keep saying don't panic.
Mm-hmm. Shit, what are you using for IPM?
I don't.
No IPM, no sprays, no.
Nope, I ain't got no IPM.
No, I don't.
I got
only thing
I got the fly paper hanging.
Okay, no, I got the fly paper hanging, and then when this did happen,
I ain't never had a problem with them.
When this did happen, I can't remember, but I went and got the local spider mite drink. What's that little green bottle?
What, the neem oil?
No, not the neem oil, but
that's what I use.
The little green bottle.
Somebody at my
got like a circle on it.
Did it?
Damn, forgot the company, but it worked. And you know, just pre-treat your plants before. I just feel like your best thing. Do y'all use like the CO2 bags and all that? You on CO2 bags?
I'm not on CO2.
Nah, I'll go in there and smoke.
I just wanted to know. Like, I wanted to know.
It's MIO2 right now.
Yeah, MIO2. Yeah, I like that.
I just wanted to know if it's a difference. I don't believe a lot of things is a different now. Like, he proved to me that you can do it naturally.
Yeah.
He proved to me that, like, he was in the backyard with it. Like, I'm hugging a tree big as me.
Yeah, but that's surprising though that you say
swamp dirt.
It's surprising that you say you don't use any IPM, because the main reason why people don't say that they don't want to run soil, especially indoors, is because of the whole bug thing, and like you have a live living soil, and people think that equates to like you growing bugs. That's what people think. You know what I'm saying? That's a misconception.
What have you got? Like, the most thing I've had was like gnats before. Like, my problem with spider mites is like too much heat. So if I ever had too much heat, I feel like them motherfuckers can sense it and they just come in there. So as long as you keep your temp down, you know, humidity good.
Yeah.
I've been riding. I've been a natural grower. I'm gonna call it natural because mega crop is natural. You know what I'm saying?
Mega crop on natural.
I don't use nothing but water. You know, I do. I test my pH, my water.
Yeah,
stuff like that, up and down. Nothing else.
You filter your tap water or anything?
No,
anything
I set
to
it
your
out
tap?
for 24 hours. That's it.
Yeah, let it set.
24 to 48. That's it. He taught me the technique of bubbling, but I don't got time like that so much. That's why I say this. To me now, I want it to be like I don't want to call it a job, but you can't take no damn vacation.
Yeah.
I've killed, like, my biggest downfall was he seen me go through it. I came back home. You can't even take a vacation. How y'all feel about that? Like,
he was mad as hell.
How do you feel like that? Like,
I was away from my plants for 2 weeks. My girl, she held it down though. Like
1 week,
got her on the,
ball.
Hey, I use a measuring spoon, a kitchen measuring spoon, to dose the reservoir and everything. So I'm just like, okay, 3 scoops of this, and then fill it up. I'm running cocoa.
Okay,
I'm running cocoa. So mega crop.
I've done
everything.
I've done cocoa. I remember, man, just now that I'm finishing it, and it's my 4th complete run. Like,
yeah.
It's good. Like, so,
man, I love the cocoa, man. I want to get on the soil though, because I want some outdoor plants and stuff like that. And
so you self-feeding the cocoa though?
Yeah. I got the flower tent. It's automated. I got the Floraflex system. Shout out to Floraflex.
So you can go on a vacation now.
Yeah. I got a little something that helps. They're super affordable though.
What? No, is it okay? So we didn't talk about this. TentTech.com. I'm gonna get this company going. I'm telling you.
TentTech.com.
No, I'm just kidding. I made it up. So look, I got them. I always wanted to install tents in people's crib. Like, I wanted to know how to set up all this stuff. Like, that's my thing. Like, shout out Eric Cranfield. He don't want nobody to say his name, but shout out him because he taught me how to grow. You know, him and my homeboy went to Colorado 3 years ago, and they taught me how to grow.
Right.
So it's like when they came back, I was already. You know, that's a whole nother story if you ever want to interview that, but because it's legal now. But man,
that's a trait, and that's why we're trying to roll out this legal market, because it creates avenues for people to make money in different things rather than just like you're not selling weed. You know what I'm saying?
But then that you said that, like I said, I don't know how to. Make my shit automated so I can go on my trip. Not even go on my trip, just make it automated so I ain't got to do so much work. Like,
we got a rep. I get you right.
That's why I wanted to say that.
We got somebody to get off on that.
Too. Yeah, for sure. Like, I like seeing different setups, man. Like, what's a sweet setup that, like, I
got some setups you can go look at later on today.
I'll tell you that.
Go a couple people. I got a couple friends that do HVAC, and they set all the stuff up like that. And that shit's is sweet. Whole rooms.
Yeah.
I shit ghetto as hell. Some 2x4s.
I'm talking about sweet.
Hey, that's
like it done. Black plastic wrap on the floor.
Oh, for real?
I got one dude, man. I've seen some shit, though. And outside of the tent setup, like, I don't really see too many rooms. Like, it's stuff like
converted rooms. It takes a lot for the converted rooms, though. Like, you really gotta.
But imagine what you gonna see.
I had no choice.
In 5 years, when you walk in your homeboy that grow crib, like, he gonna have some crazy room.
I can't wait till I get my room.
See, nobody can wait for that. That's happiness. Happiness. That we used to just wait to have a sack to smoke.
I just need
this run. Shit, the canopy on that was like 2/3 of the room. I had to. Like 22 plants, something like that.
If I could get like a 10 lighter or something like that, that'd be cool. But yeah, no, I'll definitely, I could definitely rap with you about the automation as far as like the watering and all of that. Yeah, man. The soil, you don't have to water a lot, right? That's like once a week, maybe.
Oh, but I can go back to cocoa base.
I mean, it's not.
I've done it.
It's a pain in the ass when you got like 100-something clones.
What's y'all pots? What's the pot size y'all running? Are y'all running beds?
I'm a 3 to 5.
I run 5
size runner.
5
gallons buckets.
Actually, I'm running a whole like a whole bunch of 2-gallon pots right now that I got off of Amazon.
Yeah, I love 2 gallons.
Those are great pots. Like they nice size. I thought they were smaller than that.
Yeah, I just transplant straight into the 5, and
put
that's
like
what they
5 by 5. You
Yeah.
can put like 12 of them jakes in there if you want to.
See, I create too much work for myself. I'll start in the solo, go to the 1 gallon, then the 2 gallon. I think I'm just gonna go from the solo directly to the 2 gallon going forward, though. Honestly,
I would love
just
to
go straight to your final
why
pot.
do you, no, look. Why do you
Ain't
go
gonna
from?
stun it.
Well, mine is more like clones. So now when I take them out of
I
the
just
clone,
hate watering all of that media though. So I just
Yeah,
gotta water it.
when I take them out of clone, I want to go
Control
straight to the 2 gallon so I can train the clone
Yeah.
more now. Sometimes I miss out on a lot of training. I don't even know what y'all think. Y'all think the training makes it
Premiering
other than strong?
the sensations.
Sessions. We got the Sessions all natural hemp rolling papers,
Gotta shout you out too, man.
Sessions.
and we had to see, and there was a need. There was a
There was a
need for
need.
'em.
We did it. There it is.
Oh, here he go with this shit.
Had to fix this whole.
The leaf wasn't the see
He wrote a
The
New
damn
York.
stem and the leaf.
Told you.
when the leaf falls just short, when it ain't quite leafing. I'll get you a Sessions, baby.
I know we keep passing the phone.
Oh no.
What page is right now? You got to show. Those are the flavors right there.
I still got cuts of most of those. I've slowly been getting them out.
Oh yeah, we definitely gonna have to.
That's what I said.
wrap. I need some of those.
Nah, they all healthy and like the Kriegel Snatcher, man.
Let me smell the Treacle Snatcher. Is this one?
Number 4's pulled a lemon pheno, 10's gassy, and 8 was the Kriegel pheno I was looking for.
Yeah, this Kriegel is smelling real familiar. I got something in my stash that smells like this. I'm about to run a bunch of it.
Yeah, that's one of the ones. I got a couple cuts running of that, and 10 and 8. They were the keepers out of the 11. The other ones weren't bad. They're still fire, but
This is what the machine do. This is what the machine do. The machine show you everything.
And I'm down there with my head on the fucking thing, like
that's where I'm at. Like,
I told you the machine is a cheater.
how long y'all waiting for it to go in, or how long y'all let it go in flower till it's like 10% amber? What?
I shoot for like 5-10% amber.
Yeah. I like when it's all just cloudy when they about to bust.
I've been to all stages of that shit though. Like I feel like I've seen all the stages now. Like I've let one go too long maybe. I'm getting more in the edibles now, so I'm trying to get people real high.
Yeah, shout out to Nikki G. I got some RSO from Ganja Grease the other day.
Yeah, I seen he got the RSO.
Yeah, that shit is.
My edible girl is Sunny Delight.
Sunny Delights.
Delight.
Shout out to Sunny Delights.
Along
Shout
with
out.
Jacob's Kitchen. Those two always have me right. They get me right every time.
Yeah, I like Zombies Treats. Shout out to my boy Cap.
Treats. I heard about that fat kid.
For real.
Fat boy. Fat kid.
I rock with Eric
was a
over
good
at Balance Bakery. Good people.
A lot of that's what I like. Is a lot of why can't I just go up the street and get this? I don't want to have to go. Can't wait till that happens, man.
Right.
For real.
That shit gonna be nice.
Oh, look at the death. Look, I told you. Look. After vacation,
Damn. Did those on the
After I went
left?
on
Did those
vacation.
on the left come back? Did you water them?
I watered them right.
And they didn't come
No,
back.
look what happened, right? I watered them right, and then I got tired of looking at them. Like for real, I got an attitude problem. I just told you, I got tired of looking at them, so I threw them all away, right? So this is at the same time where I just fixed it up and I put all the Miami's in there because I had clones. I always got clones.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I got to keep. That's why I say clone. I don't gotta wait.
Hey, you got to shape up or ship out in my tent.
That's how I feel. I don't have
If you
enough
can't get with the
space
program, just go.
I don't have enough space to play. Like
Yeah, I don't tend to rerun stuff much. Once I do a run of it, I get what I want. I might run 1 or 2 if it was a pheno hunt again. And
yeah, but then I want 10 pounds of that.
Right now I'm building I'm trying to build
That's
up
how I
like
feel.
my keeper collection.
because I think all the keepers are going outdoors next year.
Yeah, I would love to be able to. I seen a lot of dope outdoor gardens.
Yeah.
I did. This year I did. I'm proud of Virginia.
You
My
see
boy-
my
Made
jungle,
me cry. I'm proud of them.
my jungle of a
Yeah,
backyard.
man.
I would love to do like a hoop house.
It's like an outdoor.
Okay. Yeah,
it's like the outdoor joint with the.
Yeah, you take the PVC and basically make a half circle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I seen those. What's that? VA cannabis. They got outdoor like that. That shit was hard.
Scope, yeah.
There's something like that in Virginia Beach. It's a hemp farm. Them folk, they're the ones a step ahead.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot
I feel
of
like
people
they
get
already
ahead
set up
sometimes,
to.
man.
They already set up the
I feel
transition.
like they setting up shop.
It switched right over.
Like, yeah, now we got this.
Fucking got them clones sitting there waiting.
See, but look,
Ready to
he
go.
does shit like this.
Damn.
He has
Is that in the pot or directly in the ground?
Directly in the ground. See, all my
So man
outdoors are
trying
in
to
the
get
pot,
there, though. That's
and his went in the ground. He showed me that. Like, that's why I said all this information is fairly new, but that shit was simple as hell. That's how I feel. Sweet, I can't lie. I thought this was gonna burn harsh and terrible.
No.
smooth.
These goddamn sessions saves you.
Yeah. Every time.
Sessions saved them.
The sessions.
Every
Sessions
time.
saved them, man.
Y'all come see this man. Get some of these
Terrible.
papers.
Yeah, man. Sessionslifestyle.com where you catch me in traffic. You know where I'll be at.
They just saved the
Sessions.
backwood.
But yeah, y'all, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up.
Yes,
It was nice sitting with y'all.
Yes, sir.
Unfortunately, we didn't get our live demonstration.
So I will come back next
We'll
time.
come
man.
back, man, when
That
I
black
get
cherry
mine.
soda only got a couple weeks
Urban
left.
British will be
Yeah,
back when
this
we get
this ghetto cake coming
Mine
through,
back.
so we're gonna
Okay.
see how that go. I do gotta get the drying process right, man. I don't know. I need to give me like a small AC or something. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna give y'all the secret when we get off
Gotta
camera.
keep it under 70.
I'm gonna give you the whole.
Like me, I got
secret
low
right-
humidity in
right
the
when
house.
we-
Like I got a
like,
humidifier in the drying room.
Not that I wouldn't give it to the world.
They gotta
I'm
come.
gonna give it to my folks first,
gotta
and
come
then I
to
just
it.
want y'all to
Come to
come
it.
meet me, and then I can tell you personally
Shout out community
how to do
love.
it. Cause I just
Right. Shout out community love, yeah,
is good,
man.
and y'all do a lot of great stuff.
But yeah, man. Hey,
Hold it down.
FWS Future World Sport, a broadcasting network, the global standard. Sessions. This is a podcast where we chill, building some more shit. I'm your host Tezlato, and I'm chilling in the building with.
Rick Famouz. Sweet stars.
Hood Prez.
Jamoo.
Oh, y'all spoke.
I already said it.
Y'all did it at the same time. Hey man, hey,
Sweet star, you
y'all know what
hard,
it is.
though.
Sessions, man.
Hood Prez, man.
Peace, love,
Y'all have
light,
a good
light.
one.
Have a good one.
You know it.